kind to the stage, performs in clubs all over the city. He's tremendously funny. You're going to love him. Please give it up for Joey Rimatello!
Thank you, Miss Michaela. I love when Michaela hosts because I don't even have to adjust the microphone. I am obviously not a millennial. I don't Snapchat, I don't Instagram, however I may snortogram. A lot of these young millennials are going to be graduating college, right? College month, everybody's graduating?
Everyone.
I'm from old school Brooklyn. We didn't have college growing up. It's either you became a fireman, a policeman, a garbage man, or a hitman. I was lucky though. I grew up in the family business. I became a bagel deli man. Yeah, but I think it's all time for me to retire and pass the reins over to my nephews because I noticed that I'm getting a little cranky with the customers now. Yeah, the way they order, you know. Do you have tofu cream cheese? Can you make my coffee half decaf, half regular? And me, like an idiot, I'm like, do you want the decaf on the bottom? You want it on the top? You want me to pour side to side? Do you have almond milk? Almond milk? What do you want almond milk for? You're like 19 years old. What do you need almond milk for? Anyway, where do they get almond milk? There's no nipple. Could you scoop out my bagel? Yeah, I could scoop out your bagel. Yeah. You mind if I use this finger? You guys see the way they, like, years ago, when they used to come into the deli, they were well organized, like Mrs. Russo would come in and go, hey, Joey, give me half a pound of prosciutto, give me half a pound of super sade, give me a quarter pound of gabagool, and make sure you cut it thin, okay? Last week you cut it thin, but not thin enough, all right? Okay, please, please. I said, okay, Mrs. Russo, no problem, no problem. Now they come into the deli like this. Do you make sandwiches? I'm like, no, we don't make sandwiches. We make dresses. The guy says it says sandwich shop on the sign out front. So I'm like, so what are you asking for? And my nephew's like, Uncle Joe, you can't talk to the customers like that. I says, well, he's asking a stupid question. Like I said, I am from old school Brooklyn. I do have a nickname. Everybody calls me Joey Z. It has nothing to do with my last name. The Z is for Zoloft. Had a very, good family business, but it's still a traumatic childhood. You know, I grew up with 8 sisters. Yeah, ooh, I saw that face. That's right, yeah. Very confusing. In the first 10 years of my life, I sat down to pee. I mean, who knew? I'm watching them. I didn't even know they made boys' underwear until I went to gym class. I'm looking at my friend Paulie. I'm like, Paulie, you know you got a hole in the front of your panties there. I also had one of those stepmothers. Stepmother, where'd they come up with that name? It sounded like you had one too. Look at that. I don't know where they came up with that name. Why don't you say what you're really doing there? You're stepping in, you're fucking my father. My father was no help either, let me tell you something. I remember the first time I asked him for advice. He said, put some air in your balls and be a man. Yeah. I said, I'm only 8, Dad. I don't know how that's going to help me name my new puppy that you just bought me. I'm lucky, though. I didn't have just my parents to rely on. I had a lot of drugs and alcohol. I love doing drugs too, I'm not going to lie to you, I really did. I enjoyed especially that crack and that cocaine. Yeah. I love the whole process of cooking the cocaine. You know, because I'm Italian. So I'm 56 years old now. I'm not married. I've never been married. I figured at this point in my life, why bother? Huh? What do I got, 10, 15, 20 years left? Huh? Why should I ruin my happiness? What's the proper etiquette for dating now anyway? Like you know, if I want to ask a woman out, do I text her, do I tweet, do I Twitter, do I Twitter her? I don't even know anymore. I'm not a fan of these dating websites either. First of all, you have to put your height. Nobody wants to go out with a guy who's 5'2" and who still lives at home. But I don't live at home with my mother and father. I live at home with my 100-year-old Italian grandmother. Yeah. She basically has become my wife without benefits. Yeah, she cooks for me, she cleans for me, she does my laundry. Yeah. You know, I was recently dating a woman that had 2 kids, and I'm like, we can't get serious. I mean, my grandmother's going to do my laundry plus their laundry? That's a little too much for her. I don't think she can take that on. Let's say I was to propose to a woman now at my age. You know, what do I say? Would you like to spend the rest of my minutes with me? And I don't want to be one of those creepy old guys you see with that young Asian woman either, right? Yeah. We've all seen that, eh? That's a little creepy. So I talked to the therapist, right? They said, my nephew's like, Uncle Joe, you gotta go talk to a therapist, you got some issues. So I'm telling the therapist that, you know, I'm 56 years old, I'm not married, I live with my 100-year-old Italian grandmother who cooks for me and cleans for me and does my laundry. And the therapist is like, hey, wait a second, you have a 100-year-old grandmother who cooks for you and cleans for you and does your laundry? I said, yeah. She goes, I don't think she should be doing that. I looked at her, I go, well then who's going to do it? You guys are great, I'm sure.